Nate Roos, frontman of the band Fun, has a single out called Nothing Without Love. And the first time I heard it, I thought it sounded like a fun song. It's not a fun song. I mean, it is a fun song, but it's not a fun song. Are you confused? Well, I've got more. Jack Antonoff, guitarist and songwriter for the band Fun, has a side project, not to be confused with a solo project, called Bleachers, and I think a lot of his band's music sounds like fun. Minus the vocal stylings of Nate Roos, which to me is the trademark of the Fun sound. A lot of people push back on me on this, but whenever a front person from a well-known band puts out a solo album, I think it sounds like the original band. And yes, the songwriting dynamic and the musicians are different, but in the end, I think a voice defines a band. When I hear Freddie Mercury, I think of Queen. When I hear Tom York, I think of Radiohead. When I hear Chad Kroeger, I think of Nickelback. Brandon Flowers, frontman of The Killers, he has the new solo album out, and I think it sounds like The Killers. It's a little poppier, but if Bob Dylan can go electric and Kid Rock can go country, why can't The Killers go 80s pop? And I always think it's hilarious when John Bon Jovi and Dave Matthews release solo albums. Dude, the band's named after you. You can do whatever the heck you want. My biggest frustration, though, is when a solo act produces a big hit. And I say to myself, you blew that hit on yourself? You're going to be playing theaters. Meanwhile, when your band plays arenas, they ain't going to touch it. Now, Jack White has solved this problem in reverse because he now performs as a solo artist playing songs from his many bands. And when you hear Jack White stuff alongside White Stripes, Raconteurs, and Dead Weather stuff, it's not that far of a stretch. So I guess this is what I'm trying to say. When an artist goes solo, please save the good stuff for the band. And to all the bands out there, be patient with your lead singer. Treat them special. And yes, I know it sucks, but in the end, their voice is the voice of your band.